Let's understand what is Power BI and why we need it, and what are the advantages. What's the main beauty behind Power BI? What are the different types of reports we can generate using Power BI? Why it is increasingly in demand? And what are the various operations we can do using Power BI? Where Power BI stands in an Azure or any other business intelligence end-to-end implementation, and how to get started with Power BI. What are the technical highlights and the detailed course content. Let's get started slowly, step by step. Let's get started now. And to start with, this is Sai Fanindra from SQL School. I assure you complete practice-oriented classes from scratch, right from the basics. No second thought. Let's make sure we are attentive, interactive in our classes. Let's get the maximum benefit from the beauty of Power BI. Let's understand slowly what is Power BI, why we need it. Once again, I assure you complete practice-oriented classes from scratch. And I request you to make sure you involve in the process, you involve in the course. I request you to ensure on-time practice, on-time assignment submissions. We have nice case studies, project work, trust me, a lot of activities to do in our classes. So let's stay tuned from now. What is Power BI? Power BI is a suite of business analytic tools, a set of design activities, a set of tools to design reports and perform data analysis. The Power BI dashboards, reports, dashboards, and few other analytic platforms will give us ability to tell beautiful, meaningful stories about data, easy end user access. And using Power BI technology, we can ensure a peaceful self-service BI implementation, wherein customers can generate their own reports. Now you may ask me, Sai, if customers can generate their own reports, what we do there? Right? If customers can generate their own reports, what we do? Yes, there our actual duty starts. Customers can generate their own reports. Then what we do? Yes, our duty to format the data. Our duty to bring data from various data sources. Design reports. Customers may even generate their own reports as well from cloud URLs. We can give permissions, we can control security and access privileges to end users to do the reporting activities. At the end of the day, we are supposed to secure those reports, design dashboards, share to end users, create something called apps, and a lot of activities. There are 50 activities we are going to do in Power BI Cloud. One of the components in our course, Power BI Cloud component, we are going to have 50 examples, 50 activities. So Power BI is a set of tools. Remember, 8 tools we need to install. I repeat again, 8 tools we need to install in our computers. You may say, Sai, what is this? I thought Power BI is cloud. Correct, it is cloud. But design is done using lifelong free tools. Hosting is cloud. So from Power BI, we are going to generate reports like this. I'm just showing you the basic level reports first to start with. Initial few classes, we are going to generate reports something like this. And I said 8 different installations we need to do, right? What are they? Yes, on my screen. To get the maximum benefit of Power BI technology as a unit for our resume, for our day-to-day job work, we need to have all these components. Why to compromise? Let's start with number 1, desktop. Then we go for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Usually, to my experience, mostly we use 1, 2, 3. But good to have 4, 5, 6 from migration projects. For migration projects or any kind of legacy projects like MSBI, SSRS, Cognos, or .NET Report Viewer, kind of old technology to cloud migrations, 4, 5, 6 are really helpful. And we have options to store the reports for cloud, store the reports in cloud for cloud users, internet users, or store the reports within something called report server for intranet users within your company's network. Assume we go to a star hotel and you have various restaurants over there. You have Chinese, Mexican, Italian, Indian, so on, so forth. One single restaurant, different kitchens, different post names. And each of this kitchen will have their own mouth-watering food or mouth-watering recipes. Either take away or dine in. That is what Power BI mean. And a barbecue here. I mean it. This is for live data operation, just like our barbecue, live, over the oven. So we have total 9 different items. Out of 9, except 8 remaining, we need to install in our computers during our classes and experience them. And we need to learn how to play with these things carefully. This is our actual course. So how to step into Power BI, the rich reporting analytic activities. First, make sure you revise your SQL Server concepts. Any SQL is okay, but Microsoft SQL Server Transact SQL queries are a recommended item. Then step into Power BI. SQL first, Power BI next. Okay, we'll do it slowly, step by step. SQL first, Power BI next. And this is a complete concept list. We are going to hit 4 half centuries. Report basics. We'll do 50 items, 50. All Power BI basic vocabulary, good number of scenarios. You have 50 items checklist. And another 50 item checklist Power Query activities. One more, third half century Power BI Cloud and Report Server. And final half century DAX. We'll do it slowly, step by step. All these items at the end. Next. With this information, now the detailed course plan is available on our website, and here it is once again in case. We'll start from the scratch with what is Power BI. We have AI implementations in Power BI now. We'll start with the basics of report design, something called visual interactions, edit interactions, grouping, binning activities. Some new technical terms will be coming up every day. something called drill through, cross filters, big data access. By the time we step into chapter number 6, please make sure you revise your SQL concepts. We are going to deal with non-database data until first 5 chapters. And from 6th chapter, it's all about database data. I repeat again, just in case. Left side you see non-database data sources. We are going to learn in this order. We'll start with Excel, slowly step into CSV, tab separated value, text file, dat file, PDF, etc. We'll do slowly. And then step into database data, SQL Server, MS Access, etc. So need your support. Things are a bit lengthy. We need to admit the fact. Things are a bit lengthy but very useful. We'll start with installations, slowly proceed for basic report design and few important technical items to slowly step into the understanding of Power BI architecture. After we get the report design and architecture, then comes something called Power Query, then Cloud, then DAX. So total 4 different departments or 4 different sections in our entire Power BI 3.5 to 4 weeks course curriculum. And here it is, the actual class notes. We'll start with installations. We need to have Windows 8 or higher operating system. Detailed notes to be provided. I strongly recommend or request you to take print copies of every day notes. Throughout the course, you have the Word documents as notes. You take print copies of them. Preferred before the class itself, you'll be given the notes and you take print copies. Get them ready for the class. It works. Every day you have assignments. You submit them and few questions will be outside the notes, but all answers will be within the notes. Few questions outside the notes, but all answers within the notes. It's all about our exposure, our control on the subject. I would like you to see you as SME, subject matter experts, by end of the course. Right? Our colleagues should love us. Our colleagues should value our effort and control, grip on the technology. Right? I need it. I need you to thank me from your job desk. So I need to put my efforts. You need to put your efforts. Please, what do you say, everyone? Mic with you all. Please, I'll wait. Avinash, Gangadhar, yes, Naveen, yes, Shantanam, VK Raj.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
please, others, please. Hope you'll be with me. Please, everyone, mic with you all, please. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Please. Yes, Shantanam, do you hear me? Please take your mic, please.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Perfect. Yes, please, everyone, okay? So first 6 chapters. Yeah, thank you. First 6 chapters, we'll be discussing about various vocabulary and the basics of Power BI, including big data access for first 6 chapters. In the 6th chapter, we have queries. We need to write queries to access data from databases. So revise your SQL concepts. From 7th class, 7th chapter, it's all about Power Query. What is this? I said Power BI is like a restaurant, right? A star hotel. Now, Power Query is a kitchen area. Really, let me tell you why. Let me tell you how. Using Power Query, we gather the data. We clean it, dice it, slice it, and get it ready for reporting. The report is the recipe. And here we are going to hit a half century, I said, right? Something like this. You'll be receiving the complete notes in advance. You take a print copy of it. You get it ready for our actual classes. Whatever is in your print copy will be there on the screen. Right? Only then we can justify the FAQs. Some questions are outside the notes. Answers should be from your observation skill set from the notes itself. And almost every FAQ will be towards practice orientation only. For a starter, questions may seem theoretical, but for SMEs, they're actually practical. There is a difference. There will be twisting here and there. We need it to get the correct control on the subject. So I want your involvement. I want your involvement. Please make sure we do the things very, very seriously. Then it works. We have one more half century for cloud, I said. Total 4 half centuries. One for basics, one for Power Query, the kitchen area. One for cloud, the serving area. Sharing the reports. So it's all about item-wise activities one by one across multiple items. So total cloud, there are about 55 examples, 50 items total. For the entire cloud, 10, 11, 12, 13 chapters are about cloud. Everywhere item-wise, neat, straightforward activities. Easy to understand, easy to implement, easy to reference the notes even in future. So I'll make it clear. I want you to be clear in our classes as well. Get the things as is. Practice them. Use me for your doubts and clarifications. And this complete star hotel diagram is the one that is going to drive our entire course. 6 design tools, 1 gateway, 1 cloud, and 1 report server. We can store the reports either in cloud for public like social or any other website kind of integration, public reports, shares, social shares. And other one report server, just like dine-in within our company's server or within our company's network. We'll do it slowly. And we'll be understanding another half century on DAX, DAX. Now, what is DAX? DAX is the extra decoration to our reports. Power Query is the kitchen area. DAX is the garnishing area, the decoration area, just to make your report ready for a selfie or make your dish ready for Instapic, something like that. I order something over the weekend when I go to a hotel along with my family, and my wife says, hey, wait. Hey, what happened? Let me take a pic. Turn this side. No, turn that side. This is okay. Don't serve and wait. Let me take a pic. And then I am busy sharing it and waiting for the likes. That is a place. There is a place we have DAX. The extra decorations making our recipe more beautiful. How? There comes something called calculations. So DAX is mainly for calculations. One of our examples later classes, we have something called star ratings, something called quick measures. We have something called star rating activity, 5-star rating, 10-star ratings for our data. And no issues, we'll make it useful, we make it easier. It's my duty, I'll make it easier. But let's make it in a simplified way with complete control on what we are learning. I'll put my efforts. I want your efforts as well. It's not just another course. No, please. It's not just another course. Someone coming here, doing some show on the screen and going away. No. Let's look for interested, serious participants only. Then my course will be safe. I want it. Please. I am fine with it. There are good number of activities we need to learn. Make sure you revise constraints and normal forms in SQL. I want you to enjoy something called data models. We have something called facts, dimensions, etc. Star, Snowflake schemas, etc. So revise relations, revise constraints, revise normal forms in SQL. We need to learn something called dependencies, circular dependencies, drill through, cross reports, etc. There are few recent add-ons in Power BI pertaining to AI, artificial intelligence. We need to get them as well. So total of 4 different sections, and from those 4 sections we have a complete project work. Complete project means an end-to-end project, right from the requirement gathering from Excel, loading the data into SQL. From there comes reporting activities, storing the reports, securing the reports. Our interviewer asks us what you did in your project, or what are the challenges you face in the project, what are the tools you used, why not this, why not that. We should have every reason for the tools we use. Why not this, why not that kind of questions. There are 8 different items we have, 6 tools, 2 more extra installations. Out of these 6 tools, when to use which, that's another big thing, right? We need it. So learning Power BI is like another chemistry class in our life, let me tell you. So it's all about comparisons we need to learn, okay? It's all about comparisons for our interviews. It's all about good number of keywords for our interviews. So the more, the better always. Yes, no doubt, it's user interface. But more than mouse, we use our presence of mind when working with Power BI. Trust me, it's very beautiful subject. And the main job roles for Power BI, with the complete notes, FAQs, and the project work, it is mainly planned for the participants who wanted to, step into either data engineering, senior data engineers, junior senior data analysts, business analysts, BI developers, and data scientists. Our Power BI complete course will surely help you all. Pretty sure about it. And in case you are planning for data engineering, then data engineers are mainly responsible for data warehouse design. Power BI is more into report design, dashboards, analytics, AI implementation of output for data engineering. Data engineers will be giving us warehouse. On top of warehouse, how do you implement AI? Using Power BI, we do part of our classes. So revise your SQL Server concepts, basics, constraints, DML, DDL constraints, and normal forms should be fine to enjoy the complete 4 sections of our Power BI. Right from reporting, the recipe, to Power Query, the kitchen area for data cleansing and data slicing activities, cloud, the serving area, and anywhere in above 3, we have DAX. DAX can be implemented on light yellow, dark yellow, and orange. We can implement DAX. So DAX comes everywhere. DAX comes either at the first place or second place or even the third place. Everywhere DAX comes. I just mentioned it at the end to make it more comfortable and interesting in our learning process. For this Power BI complete course, we have 3 training options. Core Power BI, the 4 weeks journey including the project work. Minimum 3.5 weeks we need to have classes. Sometimes even up to 4 weeks based on the response rate of the participants, your interest rate, FAQ submissions, good number of questions, clarifications during the class. Plan for 3.5 to 4 weeks. You are aware of SQL, that should be enough. Plan A. If someone is new to database, go for plan B. SQL Server transact SQL queries and then Power BI. Or experience profiles, SQL Server transact SQL queries, then Power BI, then data engineering 1, 2, and 3. A 14 weeks journey. Choice is yours. My duty to make sure you love the technology. My duty to make sure we get useful learning in our process. Any further questions, clarifications, over to you and our contact numbers on the screen. Once again, I need serious, cautious learners, please. Please don't mind, okay? I should be cautious. That's my first part. I should be cautious. You should be serious. Only then course goes in a happy way. I need it. I am fine with it. Please. And for this Power BI, SQL and data engineering, I will be the only trainer from our school. I wanted to be the only one from our school for these courses. For these Microsoft SQL, Power BI and data engineering. We are fine with it. Next, let's have a small recap of what we learned in our classes. So as a part of our course, you'll be having everyday notes. Then what about the notes for today's class? On my screen now. What is reporting? Just a recap of what we learned so far in a documented way. A mechanism to access and present any type of data is what reporting means. In Power BI, I said 6 design tools. Remember, all those tools are free of cost. For what? To design reports. We can enjoy end-to-end implementations. End-to-end means right from data extraction to validation, report design, hosting, and end-user access. Hosting and access would involve cost, but design is free. Okay? Now, what are our job roles? We access data and design reports. Perform data modeling, Power Query and DAX activities. Power Query to perform ETL, extract, transform, and load. And DAX, data analysis expression language for compute and calculations. And role 3, design dashboards, apps, and row level security RLS. We have total 3 different roles here. I repeat, we access data, design reports. Usually starter profiles, initial days of our project or initial days of our work at our job desk, usually role 1 would be the actual case. As we keep gaining experience, as we keep accepting new assignments at our job desk, we need to involve in Power Query, which involves formatting the data, shaping the data, DAX, decorating the report, computations, calculations. Yes, some mathematics will be involved here, but nice, cool user interface. Trust me. Microsoft is now coming with a nice, charming user interface for DAX. In olden days, we used to start typing the code. Now, thanks to AI, we have nice auto-generated AI, say generative AI code for DAX implementations. We are going to enjoy it. Part of our classes, our regular Power BI course. Let's keep ourselves up to date. Design dashboards, apps, and something called row level security. So assume a subway. The raw vegetables or the meat will go to the kitchen. Here the raw data goes to Power Query. Their cooking here report designing. Their decoration here DAX. To make it simple, okay? Just to make it simple. Nothing wrong in having this, right? As long as we understand the concept in an easier way. Their decoration here DAX, their serving either takeaway or dine in, here cloud report server. So our kitchen area is Power Query. Serving area is cloud and report server. The decorations, extra decorations is what DAX will come into somewhere here. Just to get some idea. With this information, applicable job roles, there are 5 total job roles: data analysts, BA developers, business analysts, data scientists, and data engineers can get benefit from this course. Beautiful course. And here are the certifications. Next, training plan. We are going to have complete pack of all these items. We'll do it slowly, step by step. We'll start with desktop, Power BI desktop. 1 to 6 are free tools. So I need to make sure I have practice items for all these classes. So from your end, Windows 8 or higher operating system is required. Please learn or revise SQL concepts. Then we are going to enjoy experimenting Power BI in every aspect. Then you will be doing the project work or any time constraints, no problem. I understand. I will provide you the complete project solution and you need to go through it carefully. So for this purpose, we need Windows 8 or higher is required with 6 gig RAM. That's enough. Remaining items I will take care. All downloads, installation guides I will take care. Then what we do? Make sure you take care of on-time practice. Please, my kind request. Next, coming to the complete plan, our entire course, that minimum 3.5 to 4 weeks course involves 50 concepts and scenarios together from first 6 chapters. It's all about number game. Let's do it carefully. I'm just setting up the expectations for you from the course. Power Query 50 examples, DAX 50 examples. We'll do it slowly. And then cloud and report server together 50 examples or 50 work items. So things are a bit vast. Yes, our mouse and presence of mind go together in Power BI. It's a rich analytic tool. When someone asks me what is the best AI tool in Microsoft, I say Power BI. I mean it. We have a lot of AI controls now in Power BI. We are going to enjoy them. Not only Power BI, even almost every technology in Microsoft now, every data platform technology right from Azure SQL Database involves AI now. We need it technically for our resumes. So let's get started from scratch. Need your support. Please, I need your support. With this, we'll stop for now. Any further questions or clarifications, please do let me know. We'll get them addressed before we sign up for our actual classes and revise SQL concepts, SQL Server, Transact SQL before we start Power BI, please. Okay, let's go one by one. Why to hurry? Let's go one by one. So revise SQL, then step into Power BI, a better learning experience process. Thank you so much. Any further questions, please let me know. I'll wait.